when I met you. I hate the way you body your confessions. I wait for you, I gotta know, I gotta know.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Slim Reshae, aka Jasmine, and I am here with another video. So today I will be doing a makeup tutorial in this beautiful look. So guys, if you are interested in this video, before you keep on watching, pause it and go follow me on Instagram at Slim Reshae. Make sure you go ahead over there now and follow me. If you are still watching right now, I don't know why you're watching and you haven't paused the video, so you can go follow me on Instagram. And if you have made it back by now from following me on Instagram, shout out to you. And if you guys are interested in this video, please keep on watching. Guys, so today I'm starting off with my Morphe Dare to Create palette, and I am taking this M573 brush to blend this nice burnt orange color across my lid, and just diffusing this all over and above my crease. And I will start off by telling you guys this is not a perfect tutorial. This is simply me just playing in my makeup and coming up with a bomb look for you guys. I wanted to give you guys a full slay. Here I'm going in with this brown color in the Dare to Create palette, and that's the Morphe 39A palette. And I'm just blending this into the crease to start building up like a gradient, because this is going to be a light smoky eye with like glitter. And then here I'm taking the darkest brown and blending this in on the outer, and then kind of dragging it inside and just bouncing back between each color to fully blend this out across my eye. If you guys notice something new, I do have on my gray contacts. These are Air Optics colors, and I believe the color is sterling gray for anyone who's wondering. Here I'm just taking a makeup wipe to clean up the outer edges of the makeup, of the eyeshadow, and then taking this sequins glitter eyeshadow from Marc Jacobs and this Wet n Wild small concealer brush, and I'm just using this to sweep it over my eye. I originally was gonna go for the halo look, but I decided to just do kind of like a gradient from the inner corner into into the rest of my eye, and then smoke it out on the edges. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then here I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter. This is Trophy Wife. And I tagged a similar Morphe brush to this one right here, but it's just a small shader brush that I use to put that Trophy Wife in the inner corner and then blend that into the Marc Jacobs glitter eyeshadow. You'll see me use this brush a little bit later in the tutorial as well to highlight my nose. And then I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Fly Liner, and cause I'm black, and I am lining my lash line, and I'm doing this lightly and then doing a small wing on the end, and then we're gonna smoke it out with the black from the Morphe Dare to Create palette. If you aren't able to get your hands on the Dare to Create palette, you can definitely try out like the Morphe 350M or the James Charles palette. They have similar colors. And then here I'm just taking a BH Cosmetics. This is like a liner brush, angled liner brush, and I'm just blending the black out and blending out that fly liner so it kind of smokes it out a little bit. Next, I'm taking the Trophy Wife highlighter again, and I'm using this with a bigger Morphe brush. This is the M433 Morphe brush, and I'm just taking this on my brow bone. And then this brush is a small shader brush from Luxie, which I got in an Ipsy bag a while back, and I'm just taking those orange and brown colors and putting it on my lower lash line. Next, I'm taking my Nirvana Beauty Paradise lashes, and I love these lashes so much, and they just pull this look together. For the face, we're starting off with our Becca Evermatte Poreless Perfecting Primer, and this primer is hands down my fave matte primer. And I'm just massaging this into the skin with my fingers, and as you can see, like, I'm just looking very Yes, good already. And so now I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Concealer, and this is an optional step. This is in the shade 410, and I'm just kind of going over my dark marks because I'm going for a full coverage glam beat today. So I am using a lot of products. I'm using this Morphe M439 brush to blend out that concealer. And again, this is just kind of like color correcting all of my dark spots before I begin to put on my foundation. Today's foundation, I'll be using the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation from NARS, and my shade is Macao. And I love this foundation. It just, I don't know, it blends out so well. I feel like it's really full coverage. In my opinion, it's kind of buildable, medium to full, but when I put it on, it just looks so good, and I love the results. So this is like my go-to foundation. I use it a lot in my videos. I've repurchased it multiple times, so this is like my real OG foundation. This in the Fenty Beauty foundation. So I'm just blending that out again with that, I believe, the M433 brush. And I like blending out with a brush first and then taking a sponge. So this is the Eco Tools sponge, and I'm just blending this out further. Not only does it give you a more seamless blend, but it also kind of soaks up any excess product that you don't need on your face. And then here I'm taking the Huda Beauty concealer, and this is actually like one of my first times filming with this concealer. I bought it because I've heard the hype about it, and it is super full coverage. It is mad sticky. Like, I had to learn how to kind of work with this product. And so this time I used a brush to apply it, and then I blend it out with my sponge instead of straight going in with the sponge from applying it on my face with the actual tube that it comes in. And this has worked out a little bit better for me. I wanted to let it sit so it could be more full coverage, so I went ahead and contoured, and I'm just using the butt of the blending sponge in my Black Opal True Color foundation stick. This is in Black Walnut. This is like my favorite cream contour right now, so I'm using that to like contour my face, and I'll also do my hairline to kind of make my forehead look a little bit smaller. And then after this, I'll blend out that concealer. For this Huda Beauty concealer, I would recommend going ahead and blending it out instead of letting it sit, because it's real sticky. Sis is thick. So here you can even see me contouring my nose with that Black Opal foundation stick, and I still have like my under eye sitting, and it worked out fine this time because I think it blended out very well because I applied the concealer first with a brush before I blended it out with the sponge. But you kind of want to be careful with the Huda Beauty concealer because sis is really thick, and sometimes she's a little hard to blend once she dries down, so you want to go ahead and like blend that out. But it looks really good on here, as you can see. And in the end, I really did like it. It is a full coverage. It is a full coverage like glam. Sis, I'm here. Look at me. To set this, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder, and with the Huda Beauty concealer, I found that setting my under eye with a brush was more desirable than setting it with a sponge like I usually do, dipping my sponge in the powder and setting it that way, because I felt like it was sticking to like the concealer. So using the brush, it made a nice seamless, blended set under the eye. And so I think I'll start doing this more. Instead of using the sponge to set my concealer, I think I'll be using a brush because I really like the results a lot better. You get more consistency instead of having like certain places where it's heavier and certain places where it's lighter. Next, I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics Kabuki brush, and I'm literally just patting some excess powder and kind of blending that out so I can get a nice set all across the face. And then I'm taking my Morphe brushes E4. This is like an angled contour brush in the Sunstalker bronzer. This is in Caramel Cutie, and This is just really pretty. I had to trade it out for my Morphe Bronzer because this just gave me a nice warm look. It wasn't too harsh, and I really love it. And here I'm just blending that out, and then you got to make sure you get the makeup off of your suds. And then if you do have anything holding your hair back or like laying your baby hairs, you want to take that off and make sure you blend the contour up into your hairline. And then I'm taking Gesha Chic, I think that's how you say it. That's this new kilowatt foil, and it is booming, okay? Sis didn't come to play. She showed up and showed out, as you can see. And then I'm taking, again, the Trophy Wife highlighter, and I'm using this to highlight my face. And since this product has came out, like, I've learned how to light-handedly use it and blend it out so it doesn't look so like, boom, she's here, and it looks more like, oh, she here, she cute, I like it. And then here I'm using that smaller shader brush that I was mentioning before to highlight the bridge of the nose and then my Cupid's bow. I feel like I've been talking a lot this video, but you know, hello, welcome. So here I'm taking the Rogue Gel Lip Liner from the Sephora collection. This is in Molasses. And I do apologize that I was out of frame doing my lips, but I'm just lining the lips. And this product is really bomb. It's lightweight, and it just is so smooth. Like, the texture is to die for. And then I just kind of blot my lips together to blend it a little bit. And then I'm taking my matte liquid lip in True Story from Morphe, and this is so bomb. Like, I love this color. I love the consistency of the product because it dries down to like a satin matte, but it's not drying to the lip. So that's the lip combo. And then last but not least, I'm setting my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And guys, fluff the hair, and there she goes. There she blows. I love it. Set it off. All right, I'm done. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I'm so excited. I had to bust out the gray contacts once again. I have not done a slayful makeup look like this in a long time, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more makeup tutorials, please let me know in the comment section below. I will say, y'all, I use a lot of products because I buy a lot of products. So I'm gonna make use of all the products that I've used. So if you do not like, or if you don't have a lot of products to use to create this look, I have multiple videos on my channels using less products. I am still working on getting you guys a 5 products or less video. It's really hard for me to find 5 products to do a full beat, but I'm still working on that video for you guys, and it will be drugstore, so stay tuned for that. Again, if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload. If you have not followed me on Instagram yet, what are you doing? Go ahead, follow your girl on Instagram at SlimReshae. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I love you so much, and never forget, at the end of the day, without regrets, love yourself and be you to the full. Bye, guys.